everyone, I hope you're all well. I'm sorry I didn't post a video for a little while. It's just been so busy because we're getting ever nearer Christmas, so I'm just spending lots of time with friends and family and catching up before I run out of time before the big day. So I thought I'd bring you a short video this evening. So I was very lucky enough to go to Avebury Stone Circle yesterday. So Elements of Avebury, a really gorgeous shop that sells all sorts of holistic and new age gifts and all sorts of different arts and crafts. They had this frost fair where they invited a few local craftsmen that were selling their wares to come along, and it was a great day. I went with my friend Jo. I actually met a lady called Karen who I bought one of her scarves from, Elements of Avebury, in the summer, and I actually commissioned her recently to do a couple of scarves for me, but we'd never actually met, and she just so happened to be at the fair. So it's a 2-hour drive, so it's a little bit out the way from where I live, but it was well worth the visit to actually meet her face to face, and I ended up buying this scarf as well. It's great to meet her. There is also an amazing lady called Leanne Carpenter who, if anyone goes to Glastonbury and visits Chalice Wells, she sells quite a lot of her arts in the form of either jewellery or cards, gift cards, greetings cards in the shop there. So you might have come across her work before. She's also currently compiling an oracle card deck called the Lemurian Starchild Oracle Cards with her partner Mikkel. So I think they're going to be published soon. So it was really good to meet her. I bought one of her lovely prints. So it was this one, Alvin Ones. I really love this image. So I thought I would channel my inner elf and wear my fairy crown that I purchased from the fair yesterday, and bring a reading to you this evening. So I've decided, as I'm wearing my fairy crown, that I would work with the fairy tarot cards tonight. Before I do that, I'm going to pull one card from the Star Seeds little deck to see what words of wisdom we have before I do the actual reading. So I'm just going to shuffle these. So beings of light, angels, guardians, guides, please give us a message which we can carry through our week ahead. Thank you for your guidance, love and support. Okay, so I'll pick this one. I always really love the images on these cards as well. You see, this is actually, well, she looks female. It may be male, just very feminine looking. And the hair is part of the universe. So that image already really speaks to me, the fact that we are all stardust, we are all connected, we are all energy. And the message is free spirit. And it says to be a free spirit is to float without walls, to fly without judgment, and to love without conditions. For anyone that is struggling to have their freedom, it may be that you're stuck in a situation that you don't want to be in, whether it's work or home, and your soul is longing to soar and to not have any boundaries and rules, and to just be free to do what you want to do, whether that's time to be creative, time to spend with friends, or time just for yourself. It's really important that we all take time for self-care, and first and foremost, you've got to look after yourself before you can look after anyone else. So it's time to be a free spirit, and to fly without judgment, and to love without conditions. So if you're in a relationship where your partner can be quite jealous or possessive or quite controlling, it's to basically say that you are a free soul, you are a free spirit, and that they need to start trusting you, and that, you know, you might need time to yourself, but that is just because you need that time to recharge and do things for you, and it's nothing to do with them. You need to tell people what you need, and if they love you, they'll accept your conditions. And you shouldn't have to feel that you're only lovable because this person can control you, or dictate to you what they expect of you. There shouldn't be any conditions. It should be unconditional love. So food for thought there. But I love just the words free spirit. To me, my independence and freedom is so important, to just do what I want to do, just for me, and it's important to have that time to recharge and reflect as well. Reflection's really important, and just kind of think about where you are on your life path, what it is that you want to achieve, where do you want to go, and think about what action needs to be taken in order to do that. So take time for you today. So here are the lovely Fairy Tarot cards by Doreen Virtue and Radley Valentine. Oh, the colours match my scarf. So this is the box as well. These tarot cards are fantastic for anyone that wants cards to help them manifest. So bring in positivity and hope for your future. The fairies like to get busy and help to make your dreams come true. Being a fairyologist, I know that their energy is very frantic and energetic, and uplifting, so I'm sure the messages will be the same. So let me just give the cards a shuffle. The deck's been cleansed, and we'll see what we get. Some fairy guardians, any other elemental beings in the spirit that wish to help us today. I call upon you now to surround us with your beautiful white light and love. What messages do you have for us this evening that we can take forward into our week ahead? That one jumped up. So the fairy energy is very frantic and energetic, so I wouldn't be surprised if the cards just leap out of the deck. So I'm drawn to pick two. Thank you, fairy guardians and spirits. Okay, so the first card is Four of Summer. As the Four of Summer, you see this fairy, she's sort of looking out on a pulpit, and there's this lovely little cherub or angel here that's trying to get her attention, but she can't see them. So the Four of Summer is traditionally known as the Four of Cups, and the Four of Cups is a card of stagnation or boredom. So it's kind of getting to a point where you're in a situation that feels a bit monotonous. You're looking for something to kind of give you a bit more excitement in your life. It might be that life feels like it's come to a standstill and there's nothing exciting going on. So sometimes that's okay. It's kind of normal to have periods in your life where there's not a lot of activity, and it's actually a time for you to kind of reflect and rest, especially as Christmas is just around the corner. However, it can also be a card which is encouraging you to think about what it is that you want for your future. What would it be that would make you happy? So is there something that is on your mind that you really, really want to pursue, and that's where your heart lies, but you're scared or uncertain, and you don't want to kind of take that leap? It's also about being offered a new opportunity, but because you're so focused on what you don't have in your life, you fail to see the opportunity that's right in front of you that's being presented. So it's kind of like if you're in a negative mindset where you feel like, oh, nothing's going right. When is this new job, this new relationship going to come along? When you're in that mindset, then you fail to see the new opportunities that are being presented because you're too focused on the negative. So it says being distracted and failing to see a magical opportunity, taking someone or something for granted, discontentment with life. So you hold the key to your own happiness. Only you can bring yourself happiness by making a change. So this card is asking you to think about your options and what is it that would make you happy, and follow your heart. The second card is Ace of Autumn. So aces are always about beginnings, and this is a really cute little fairy. Look at them on the front. They are giggling and they're really cheerful, and they're holding a coin. So Ace of Autumn is also traditionally known as pentacles in tarot. So pentacles are coins. So it's about the beginning of a financial opportunity, a beginning of a creative endeavour. This card can represent a financial windfall of some kind. So it could be that an inheritance or pay rise, a bonus is coming in for you. It could be that there's a new business opportunity, an opportunity for you to make more income that's unexpected, or even a lucky game of poker or a lottery win. And I'm not talking millions of pounds, although that would be lovely, and congratulations if that is you. But I'm just talking, maybe buying a scratch card and winning a nice little amount of money that just makes you feel grateful for the abundance in your life. So it says a windfall of money, advice or assistance from others, a very successful project, a happy change in your career. So it can also indicate a new career move, a new opportunity that comes up for you that can basically springboard your career. So very, very exciting getting the Ace of Autumn. It's all about prosperity and abundance. So I hope one of the messages or both messages resonated with you. Have a great week ahead. I'm working all of this week, but I've got a long weekend next weekend, so I'm really looking forward to that. I'm off to a fair on Saturday, not to work, just to have fun with friends. It's like crafts, and it's an angelic psychic fair, so there's all sorts of different traders there, but it's mainly just to go and catch up with friends. And then I think it's just going to be a relaxed weekend with the hubby and my lovely cat Angel, and just catching up with family and friends. I've got my aunt and uncle that are coming up to see us, so I think Sunday will be a family day, so looking forward to that. Okay, so everyone have a great week, and I will catch up with you all very soon, sending you lots of love, and I will see you very, very soon. Love and light to everyone. I'll be thinking of you all, and catch up with you very, very soon. Much love. Bye bye.